True.
what you may be seeing is you may notice like muscle wasting. You could see poor sleep, poor moods. You could see a little bit more of a higher percentage of body fat, potentially
Hmm.
dependent on, what your body is needing. Um, I kind of mentioned the hair. I don't know why I'm like really picking on that. I think I
Hair,
see a
nails,
lot.
skin,
Yeah,
right?
I see a lot. Of course, like that
Hmm.
is a part of like women and men really, dive into the aesthetics. And so when we're looking at, our nail and hair, all connective tissue and muscle integrity. So we may see with deficiencies, we may see an issue in that area. Um, Decreased immune function.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I think, and I don't know if I already mentioned this, but yeah, blood sugar imbalances where we have those like major slumps, like, you hear the afternoon slump, and it could potentially be a protein deficiency or just, not enough for that individual.
Yeah, yeah. Or it's at least part of the story,
Oh yeah, and
right?
there it
Yeah.
is so multifactorial. So like, yeah,
Always. Always, always. But like, yeah, you got to chip it one
yeah,
piece at a time.
yeah,
We can't. If we as practitioners tell people change these 20 things at once, you'll get people to maybe change three. So you got to
yeah,
peel it back layer by layer and
yep,
make those fundamental changes, right?
right,
I think the only thing that would also be really great to add on
yeah,
kind of like this deficiency conversation is we were talking ahead of time about there are so many advantages to being vegetarian and vegan. There
mm,
really is. But vegan is not something that you want to just willy nilly jump into and make that decision. It actually
mm-hmm,
requires being very strategic about being comprehensive and very diverse with where you get your plant source protein from,
right,
because the easiest, now this is where those 9 essential amino acids plug directly back in from
yeah,
the intro. Since your body can't make 9 of the amino acids, the easiest one to actually get deficient in for an amino acid for a plant-based diet is lysine. So this amino acid that's called lysine, because what a lot of vegan diets are is they're very high in kind of like grains and a nice variety of like oats and
mm-hmm,
barleys
mm-hmm,
and quinoa and all these amazing great things, but those are good foods, but they really have like no lysine in them.
right,
So that's where it's really important to just like be able to educate and talk patients through. It's like, great, let's do
yeah,
this, but let's make sure that you are getting like legumes and nuts into your
yep,
diet, because that's important, because that's going to plug back in the lysine. Now, maybe the legumes aren't as good about getting methionine in, but the grains really cover that
right,
realm really well. So the short skinny of it is that, like, if you're going to make this decision, that's great, we support you, there are so many
yeah,
health benefits to doing that, but you got to do it in a responsible way, and you have to be a little more strategic to make sure you don't accidentally give yourself an amino acid deficiency, because you'll pay for it in your health downstream from that
right.
with a lot of the things that you just said there, right?